Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantump. I have recorded this introduction like 40 times, and every time it sounded terrible. So I'm just going to run with it, roll with it, and go with it. And if it just sounds bad, just deal with it. And it is what it is. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a great week so far. Very, very exciting stuff today. I'm super excited about the video that we are going to be going through. But first of all, it is Friday, and we all know what that means. It is the Danny Phantump reprint for Evolving Skies. That is right. Every single Friday, we are going to be giving away a booster box of Evolving Skies until a reprint finally comes. Now, there is still no reprint that has been announced by Pokemon. There are rumors that are starting to circulate amongst distribution, but nothing is confirmed. So we're going to go ahead and give away another one of these. But first of all, we have to announce the winner for last week. So congratulations to King OT North, King at North. You are the winner of a brand new Evolving Skies booster box. All I need you to do is just shoot me your contact information. You can message me on Instagram, find me at danny.phantump, or you can message me on Twitter, danny__o, or just shoot me an email. I just need your mailing address so I can get this brand new Evolving Skies booster box out to you. And if you didn't win, that's okay, because we're going to keep going and keep giving away a booster box every single week until a reprint comes. So if you want to enter to win, all you have to do is just leave a like on the video down below, leave a comment on the video down below, and then make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That's it. Those 3 easy steps. You are entered to win. We will announce a new winner next week, Friday. And then we're just going to keep going until a reprint finally comes. I also owe you guys a giveaway for the mystery box that we opened up last Thursday. I forgot to do that yesterday. So congratulations to Nora. You are the proud owner of that mystery box that we opened up with the gold card that we pulled, that cool Snorlax card, that mystery box that we opened up from Darium. So shoot me your contact information and I'll get that out to you ASAP. With that being said, now that we have the housekeeping matters taken care of, I want to jump right into today's video because I'm super excited to present all this information to you. I've seen a lot of comments, a lot of questions about when should I buy a Brilliant Stars booster box and when should I get an Evolving Skies booster box. Let's just wait until booster box prices drop back down to $100 or drop back down to $110. There's massive reprints coming. It's modern. This is what's going to happen. And I want to kind of clarify everything, clarify it all. Like clear the air, give everybody a firm understanding, give the information so that way you can make the best decision of when you think you should buy those products if you haven't bought them already. Now, booster boxes for Evolving Skies, obviously pushing that $180 mark, well above MSRP. You can buy 36 sleeve boosters off of the Pokemon Center website right now. I think they were still available, so you're paying like MSRP $143 for 36 sleeve boosters. Not a sealed booster box, but it is an option. Brilliant Stars hovering right around MSRP. You can get it for MSRP on the Pokemon Center website. Otherwise, a lot of companies are selling it for right at that MSRP levels, starting to get up a little bit more in price. But as long as Pokemon Center continues to have booster boxes in stock, it should hover right around MSRP until a reprint comes. Then you might see it go down a little bit. But we are used to $100 booster boxes as a community. It's been that way for a very long time. Even though booster boxes are $143, we were selling Rebel Clash, we were selling Evolutions when Evolutions first came out, Steam Siege, Fates Collide, every single Sun and Moon set we were selling for about $100. $100 for a booster box, $505, $510, $515s for a case, somewhere around that ballpark, because that was just the going rate. That's what the competition was. And when you sold out of those, you could just order more from your distributor because they always had them in stock. That's not the case. It hasn't been the case for the last couple of years, which is why you've seen prices so much more expensive than what we're typically used to as a community if you've been involved in the Pokemon trading card game for quite some time. So rather than just tell you information about why I think we saw $100 booster boxes at the end of November last year, I figured I would show you. So in order to do that, I'm going to flip you guys around so you can kind of look at, you know how I love Excel. I have to show you this information. So these are snips of line items from invoices that we personally paid to our distributor just to kind of give you a good understanding of what happened at the end of 2021, because booster boxes did go down to $90, $80, $100 for a lot of different products, including Evolving Skies. And then all of a sudden, as supply started drying up, demand was still there, and the product prices started to skyrocket. Now here we are at $180, and people are wanting a reprint of Evolving Skies because they couldn't get enough of it when it was at $100 and it only lasted so long. But I wanted to give you a firm understanding of how much supply actually hit the market. And this is just our store. This is just what we were allocated, what was going to be sent to us. These were forced allocations that we needed to pay, and we needed to get this product and then turn it over to you. And a lot of other stores were in the same boat where they got all this product and they needed to turn it over to the customer at either break even or making a little bit of money because they needed to pay their invoices. And this is not even including all the celebrations product that was coming out in October, November, December, January. There was a ton of celebrations product, different waves, different products, all that stuff. So if we're looking right at the top here, an invoice date of December 6th, we have 240 Evolving Skies booster boxes, 240 Darkness Ablaze booster boxes, 19 3-pack blisters. That's irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. I just couldn't delete that because I just took snips of the invoice. So right there, you've got 480 booster boxes that were getting delivered on December 6th. If we go 3 days earlier, December 3rd, there were 240 Vivid Voltage booster boxes that we had to pay for. If we go a little bit later, this is January 19th. This is the second wave of Fusion Strike. There was 270 booster boxes that came out that we needed to pay for. On November 11th, this is kind of when things first started, we had Fusion Strike wave number 1, 810 booster boxes that needed to be paid for. In addition, on November 11th, we also had wave 2 of Chilling Reign, and these are separated into two different line items because they're two different price points. So we had to pay a price point half of our allocation, we had to pay one price point, and the other half of our allocation, we had to pay a different price point. But these were allocated to us ahead of time, so we kind of had to take them. 345 Chilling Reign booster boxes, and then another 345 Chilling Reign booster boxes. In a total, 690 booster boxes of Chilling Reign that we had to pay for on November 11th. Also, Wave 2 of Evolving Skies. So like I said, there were several waves of Evolving Skies that kind of came out all at once. This was the allocated one. This is the one that we knew was coming on November 11th. So 300 booster boxes that got allocated to us. We had to pay 150 at one price and 150 at another price. Then a week later on 11/19 is when that third wave of Evolving Skies all of a sudden just started showing up and coming out. So we had 178 at one price and 152 at another price. And that's not even including technically a fourth wave. Maybe it was just excess from the third wave, but then we got another 240 at the beginning of December. But if you add all this together, these are all just booster boxes. So this is not inclusive of any Elite Trainer boxes, any Celebrations products, any of those other ancillary products that we might have had allocated to us or that we might have ordered just to kind of keep up inventory for demand. In total, you're looking at 2 months and you're looking at 3,120 booster boxes that we had to go through, that we had to order and take an inventory of, all in that 2-month span. You could not get anywhere near that amount of booster boxes for the 2-year stretch prior to that. It was impossible to get outside of your initial allocation of, like, maybe you might have gotten X amount of booster boxes of Chilling Reign or X amount of booster boxes of Evolving Skies. Rarely did you have this much product that was dumped on you all at once. So having just our store get all of these products dumped all at the same time really makes you start to scramble a little bit because you have to pay for all of this. So even if you are looking at, let's say you're, we've talked about wholesale pricing before. So even if you're looking at $82.50 for a booster box, wholesale, you're looking at $257,400 just in booster boxes over that 2-month period of time. That's a lot. That is a lot to deal with. So if you're paying $82.50 wholesale and you need to sell all of these, then all of a sudden $100 doesn't look that bad. You might only be making $5 on a booster box, but you need to start moving these away because if you don't, you're going to be sitting, you're not going to be able to pay your bills, you're not going to be able to pay your inventory, you're not going to get any of those new allocations like Brilliant Stars. You're not going to be able to afford to pay for it. So a lot of companies, a lot of stores started closing up shop. They couldn't afford it. They couldn't pay for the invoices. They were mass selling. And that's when we really started having that race to the bottom. And that's why you didn't see Brilliant Stars hit $100 out of the gate, because we had a couple months of breathing room where a lot of these products finally started getting turned. You had Chilling Reign moving at $80, $85, Fusion Strike, $80, $85, Battle Styles moving at $80, $85, Evolving Skies at one point $95 to $100. And then when a lot of that inventory finally got bought up, then started climbing a little bit, but they had 2 months kind of to recover from this situation where there were a ton of stores that just got dumped a bunch of product all at the same time, which resulted in $100 booster boxes. Now, it is still the same way. This is all supply and demand. And rather than explaining supply and demand, I wanted to really showcase what this all looks like from a storefront side so that way you can get a better understanding. $100 booster boxes are not great for the community as a whole, because while it's good for collectors, it's good for players, it's good for people to get a $100 booster box, and I understand that, it's not good for storefronts because you're not getting enough profit, you're not getting enough margin to really be able to survive. You're talking about maybe $4, $5 per booster box after you include shipping, after you include fees, labor, whatever else might be going into the cost of that booster box. You're making like $3, $4, $5 somewhere in that ballpark. That's why somewhere between $110, $115, $120, that's really kind of the sweet point. And while it's a little bit more expensive than I'm sure a lot of collectors and players might want to pay, it's better off for store owners that way because it's kind of a meet in the middle ground. But we did have a situation where we were down to $100 for just about every single product. You could even find Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze at that price point, $100, because it was just all of these booster boxes dumped at the same time. Now, is that going to happen again? I'm not sure, but we can look and kind of make an understanding of what could happen and play out a scenario of where Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars do hit closer to that $100 mark. So we've had a ton of Pokemon product that has been released over the past 4 weeks or so. We've had like 6 or 7 different releases of ancillary products, right? It wasn't like booster boxes or anything like that. It was collector boxes, collector bundles, things like that. We had the Lucario V-Star. We had a lot of different stuff that came out over the past several weeks. And it's going to continue for about the next month and a half. So we've got the Arceus V figure collection. That comes out next week, Friday. That comes out on May 6th. It does have the Cosmic Eclipse booster pack in it, so it's going to be a very popular box because it MSRPs for right around $25. You get 4 packs with one of them being Cosmic Eclipse. You get this cool figure and then a very, very playable card that looks like an alternate art in the box form. So Arceus V is going to be a popular product that a lot of people are going to want to allocate some of their own collecting funds to. Then we've got the new Pokeball tins, which release on May 6th. Those are going to have a Fusion Strike pack in it, a Chilling Reign pack, and an Evolving Skies pack. So that Evolving Skies pack, the fact that it's still not reprinted, booster packs are a little bit tougher to find. You can find these Pokeball tins for about $12.99, $13. You get 3 packs, one of them being Evolving Skies. Why not? Some people might go that route. Then you have the Collector's Chest, which also comes out on May 6th. Probably not going to be the most popular product because it just is going to come with a couple of Brilliant Stars packs and then 3 Fusion Strike booster packs. It's just not that great of a product when it comes to all of the assortment of packs. Plus, we just had the Collector Bundle, which is very, very similar. It's just not in tin form like this, but that comes out on May 6th. Then on May 20th, you get a 2-week break, and that's when Professor Juniper comes out, which a lot of people are going to be super excited about because it does have that full art trainer in, kind of going the same route as what we saw with the Marnie Milk Carton. Not as popular, and I do believe they printed a lot more of these, but still going to be a very popular product. Then we have the Cleaver V-Star product, your first kind of introduction of new Pokemon that kind of hits the market in a collection box form. So that's going to come out on May 27th, which is the same day as the release of the new set. Now, we don't have a new set list yet. We don't have 100% understanding of everything that's in Astral Radiance, but you're going to have booster boxes, Elite Trainer boxes, Build and Battle kits, Build and Battle stadiums, 3-pack blisters, sleeve boosters, check lanes, all of that kind of hit the market, and that's all in the stretch of 4 weeks. Then on top of that, you put Brilliant Stars. We know that there is going to be a 3rd wave, a reprint of Brilliant Stars that is coming out sometime in the middle or end of May. So that's going to hit the market in addition to all this other stuff that is hitting the market. So the fact that it is going to be a smaller print run means that I don't think that the booster box price is going to fall dramatically down to $100. But with all this other product, you might see $115, $120 for a Brilliant Stars booster box, even though it is going to be a relatively small print run. I know there's other people who are saying, hey, it's going to be a massive print run. They're going to print the heck out of Brilliant Stars. And they may do that in the future. There may be additional print runs where it's printed to max capacity or whatever the case may be. But from the word of distribution's mouth, this is going to be a relatively small 3rd wave. And it is going to be smack dab in the middle of all these other products that are getting released at the same time. If it was a very large print run, yeah, you might see $100 booster boxes. But the fact that it's going to be relatively small means that I think it's going to be right around $115, $120 is how far you will see Brilliant Stars drop down to because people are going to be wanting to pay their invoices for Astral Radiance and for all these other products that are coming out. Then in July, you have a holiday set. You have the special Pokemon Go set that is coming out. Now, we just got word the other day that these are going to have 3 Radiant cards in. The big 3, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur are going to be in this set in the Radiant rarity, which is going to be a new rarity that we're going to see in Astral Radiance. Very, very cool looking cards from my assumption. You've got really cool full art supporters that are going to be in this. You've got a Mewtwo V-Star. It's going to be a really fun set for a lot of people. That's going to be popular. That's at the beginning of July when those start coming out. And then August, all of a sudden, you have the next set, which is something to do with Origins. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's going to be coming out in August. So if they reprint Evolving Skies in a big capacity. My assumption is it's going to be sometime in June. And if it is a very, very large capacity, you might see booster boxes drop back down to $110, $115. I don't think we're going to see $100. It is possible because of all this slew of product that is coming out all at the same time. And Pokemon likes to do this. They like to dump a lot of product at the same time to kind of fix the market, kind of heal the market up a little bit. And this is case in point. This is what happened at the end of 2021, where there was a lot of storefronts that had to pay for all of this product all at the same time. Again, not even including celebrations or any additional items that they might have had to order. They're kind of doing the same thing here, where there's a lot of additional product coming out. Now, this is a lot of ancillary product coming out. However, you do have Astral Radiance, you do have Brilliant Stars reprint, and you could have even a third wave of Brilliant Stars or a fourth wave of Brilliant Stars come out, much like what they did with Evolving Skies at the end of 2021, where there was just an additional wave that kind of came out to help meet demand a little bit more. So we could see something like that. Do I think it's going to happen where we will see $100 booster boxes for Brilliant Stars and for Evolving Skies? I don't think so. I think it's going to go 110, 115, 120, somewhere around that ballpark where you'll be able to find those. If Astral Radiance doesn't come out with a bang and we see some of these really cool looking cards in the trainer gallery, like let's say that Charizard card comes out in Astral Radiance, it is possible Astral Radiance could fall to a $100 booster box because so many people are focused more on buying Brilliant Stars, on buying Evolving Skies, that all of a sudden Astral Radiance has this overwhelming supply because demand is more focused on these other products. So I kind of wanted to give an understanding of where the market is and where it's headed and what needs to happen for us to see these booster box prices really start dip down in price. And I know right now it's not fun paying MSRP or paying above MSRP for some of these booster boxes. Totally understand. I do think things are going to shore up. This is the scenario that needs to happen in order for us to get back down to that 115, 120, where I think a lot of collectors, a lot of players, a lot of storefronts even would be okay with that as long as they get product, because a lot of storefronts are like, hey, I would rather sell booster boxes at 115 and have a bunch of them and make that $20 profit margin than not have any and they're selling for 180 elsewhere. I think that's a happy medium for a lot of people, especially on really in-demand products. When it comes to things like Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike that are selling for $100, I think for a lot of cases, stores are going to be like, yeah, well, I'll take the $5 that I can get, and that's kind of just the way that it is because it's not that popular of a set. It's not as in demand as some of these other sets. So I kind of want to throw that all out there. I hope you guys enjoy the information. If you do, please leave a like down below, leave a comment, because it does go a very long way for the algorithm. And most importantly, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You need to do all those three things for a chance to win a box of Evolving Skies anyways. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We're going to go through these new products on Sunday, so come back on Sunday and we'll break open the new products that come out next week, Friday, and kind of give a review of them. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Until next time, peace.